Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Ride with Soraya. Today's going to be a different episode. It's 1 year since I started the channel, The Ride with Soraya, and it's 100 videos ago. So I thought we'd do a different episode today about the journey it's been and what I've learned along the way. Maybe it can help you if you're looking to take your bike test as an older woman. It's 100 videos ago that I started the channel. That's amazing in itself. 100 videos. 100 videos ago, I just passed my test. Actually, that's not quite true. So I've been riding now for 1.5 years. I took my test 1 week before my 57th birthday, and it changed my life. So I thought I'd make this video to show you guys what I've learned along the way and to give you inspiration if you're thinking about doing it for yourself, and to basically share any of the tips and tricks that I've learned along the way so far. I'm still at the beginning of the journey, but a long way further ahead than I was a year ago. So I started this channel in July 2025. In this video, we're going to look at the journey of that year vlogging and the journey of a 1.5 years as a biker. So if you're interested in particular things, I will put timestamps down below. The decision to take my motorbike test at 56, nearly 57 years old, I had the mistaken belief that I had left it too late and that I was too old. So my first piece of advice is don't think you're too old. It doesn't matter, even if you're 76, if you feel healthy enough, well enough to sit on a bike, then you can do it. I suppose there was a part of me that felt like the laughing stock. It feels like you turn up for your lessons and they're all 18 and 20 and 25 and looking for their lives, and there are my 56 showing up. But anyway, I had great fun doing the lessons. Totally disproved all that crap that I used to believe. I would highly recommend it. I was helped by synchronicity. We are actually having this experience in this world, but everything, there's messages in everything that is meant for you is there for you, is waiting for you to come along and find it. And this was the case with my bike test. So it was clear that I had very many limiting beliefs. One of them was about spending money. So I was helped out by, what do you like to call it? God, spirit, destiny, my higher self. I was helped out because I had a huge misunderstanding. I thought that the bike lessons were going to cost me 300 euros. That was the price just to get started. So on that misunderstanding, I thought, okay, I can go ahead. And thousands of euros later, I'm here with my bike, and I would not change it for the world. So if you're having those financial doubts, just remember that your happiness is worth more than money, because money is actually coming and going. It's paper. You're not attached to that actual piece of paper. It's the flow of money that you need in your life. It's the presence of money that you need in your life, but not the particular piece of money that you're spending. So by spending it, you're giving the energy to the flow and to your joy, and you're prioritizing yourself. And that's a huge change. That had a huge impact on me. I'm so grateful for the day that I walked into that shop and misunderstood the price. Maybe I would have done it anyway, who knows? Maybe I would have come around with that idea, but it was definitely a helping hand. So then I went for the lessons, did the test, and was so surprised to fall in love with off-roading. That was the next huge surprise and change in my life. To go off-roading is just liberation. You're out in nature, you go places you would never go, you see things you would never see. It's just undescribable. If you've got any doubts about doing your test, then I'm the one to talk to, because I can tell you right now, you can do it. And I want to share that with everyone in the world. Whether it be a road bike or whether it be an off-road bike, I highly recommend off-roading, but it's not for everyone. And it depends where you live, of course, because I live in an area with so many tracks. It's like track heaven. And the journey of riding also has liberated a part of me that is the self-care. It's motivated me to do things I would not have done otherwise. I go to the gym every day now. Well, not every day, because It's closed on weekends, and some days I can't go. But every day that I can, I'm at the gym. And that's come about because of a funny story to do with this little bike here. So in my year and a half riding, I have actually crashed the bike twice. The first time was off-road, very early days, very beginning days, and there was a muddy puddle in front of me. Everything was dry except for this muddy puddle. And I just rode through it as if it was normal. I just sort of was changing track direction as I hit that muddy spot. And I was down so fast I didn't know what had hit me. It was like, just gone. That one, I damaged my rib and I couldn't ride for a couple of months. So that was a wake-up call, but it was okay. I was all right, and that was the main thing. Lucky that I wasn't on my own, because I ride on my own quite a lot. So that was one. And the other time was I saw these big ruts and I just thought, go for it, accelerate, don't go too slow. And I came to the rut too parallel, straight in it and over. There was no way I would get across that rut at the angle I was going. You know, perpendicular or almost perpendicular, or advanced riding skills. So I didn't have any of those three things. So I was again on the floor, but I didn't hurt myself that time. Just a bit of a shock. Had to ride a bit to get my confidence back, and it was a learning lesson. And I think if you're going to go into this, probably, if you're going to go off-roading, you have to be okay with the idea that you will fall, because I don't think you can go off-riding and not fall. Another thing that I've done a lot of is drop the bike. So I've dropped the bike so far, a total of 4 times. Once before I took my test, so I don't really count that one. It was just, I didn't know what I was doing. And then since then, 3 times. And each time for a different reason, and each time I couldn't pick it back up again. So I got help, and I had someone luckily in the area to help me pick up the bike, hence going to the gym to get strong. And it made me realize also at our age it's so important. If I had advice, another video would be advice for women over 50. If I just sneak it in here, you take care of your exercise, take care of your strength, because going to the gym has made me realize how unfit I was before, and how important it is for our bones and for our energy and everything else. So take care of your body. You've got to take care of your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, your heart, physics, your diet. So the top major things that I've learned about starting a YouTube channel, you have to do it wrong. So don't start it thinking you have to be perfect. I'm going to look back at this video and cringe at how wrong it is. But unless you do it wrong, you can't get to the right. And when you get to the right, you still have another step to go. So you've just got, it's a continual learning process. So if you don't enjoy the process of making the video, then it's going to be really difficult to grow on YouTube unless you're already experienced, because it's just part of the scenery. To learn, you have to do it wrong, and then you notice your mistakes and you correct them and you get better. So be willing to not be perfect. That's really important. Be willing to put in the time and enjoy the process, because if you're doing it for a quick return, then you have to do it a different way than what I'm doing it. The other thing I would say with starting a YouTube channel is not to worry what people think. It doesn't matter. If there's someone out there watching this who thinks I'm a total idiot, what does it matter? There's billions of people in the world. They're not all going to think you're cool. And that's where you get your inner strength, when you just keep true to your own feelings and beliefs. Don't worry what people think about you. Don't worry about negative comments. You know, people taking the piss out of me because I'm riding to, what did they say? Riding to get a Starbucks. So go figure, you know? It's not everyone that does what you do. No one else does what you do. So it's your journey. And you do have superpowers. We all have superpowers. Just to be ourselves, that's already a miracle. The fact that we exist is a miracle. It's motivated me to do so many other things. I think when you face a fear, and my fear would have been that kind of living small, people-pleasing kind of attitude towards the world. When you overcome a fear like that, you open so many doors for progress and for growth. That's why I'm a mentor for women who want to create change. In terms of the vlog, if you'd asked me a year ago where I would be in a year, I would have said way ahead of where I am, to be honest. The growth started off in the beginning quite exciting and then very fast plateaued out. And that's because YouTube puts your video out there, gives it a chance, and then if there's not that much interaction with it, it stops being shown to so many people, I think. And of course, that's fair enough, because if people are not interacting with it that much, YouTube says it doesn't deserve top place. So having said that, although the growth is slow, that doesn't put me off. And I think that's an important thing. If you're thinking of starting your channel, don't look at the failures. See it as all part of the process, because it is part of the process. Making the videos is part of the process. Learning to be okay talking to a camera is part of the process. Learning to be okay when you don't get new subscribers one week is also part of the process. The only way to know where it leads is by keeping going, and changing things, shaking things up. So this for me is a new format. I've not done a face to camera video on this channel, and I don't know if this will have an impact on engagement with the video, positive or negative, but I'm experimenting, and I think you have to be prepared to experiment and get it wrong if you want to start a channel. Don't put too much pressure on being perfect. Can't start out perfect. And we compare ourselves to people who are way ahead of us in their journey. Even if they've only just started, they might have a background in tech. You don't know. So don't compare yourself to anyone else, just to yourself. And if I compare myself to myself a year ago, I've got a channel, and thank you for watching it. And I love to see the people who are watching the video, and I hope there's some value in here. My goal ultimately is to give back, to share love and light in the world, to inspire others to live their best lives. Therefore, I'm going to bring about some changes to the channel, and we'll see. Please let me know if you like them better or if you think it's worse. It's experimental. So I've been taking a month off now because it's way too hot to be riding. Channel has some surprises coming up, which will be nice to see how they unfold. Let me know if there's something particular you'd like to see on the channel. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Join me in the next year of the adventure of the Ride with Soraya, and let's see where the road takes us. I hope to get you doing the dreams that you want to do, riding your bike, getting out there, adventuring, whatever it is that sets you on fire. Let me know in the comments below. What is it that you want to achieve? Namaste. Have a wonderful summer. Thank you for being on the Ride with Soraya.